go, now it's working. All right. Great. Blessing. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, I want to introduce or remind you of some of the wonders of shamanic journeying. Shamanic journeying has been thousands and thousands of years as humans have existed. Humans have used either the voice or a drum or a rattle or some repetitive sound to go into a trance-like state. Is that we can perceive this tiny little sliver of the scale. And just like the universe, that electromagnetic scale is ever expanding, right? We can only perceive and quantify, even with all of our scientific, all of that electromagnetic. Everything on this spectrum and on this, just as real as you or I, but it's not physical. It's a physical reality. So this is the idea of or how I come to this sort of my mind or ancient guides work. When you say, "Oh, my spirit," right? An energy, whether you want to see it inside of you or of you, that is coming to you. And so you are letting go of the five senses and opening your perception up using the drum. And for a lot of people who have difficulty meditating or have active imaginations, or even if you don't, like listening to a drum, because we've done it for so long, it automatically puts our nervous system in this meditative state. So it can be a great way to access intuitive wisdom, to connect and ask for help from your guides and angels, and to reconnect with that wisdom, that all-pervading wisdom. So with shamanic journey, all you do is listen. You listen to the drum. So in the same type of meditation, if you were doing breath meditation, every time that you notice yourself thinking, then you would go back to the breath. In shamanic journeying, it's similar. So if you find yourself thinking, we go back to the drum. And this really allows us, just like a new way of accessing it. And then allowing yourself to relax. You may not see full vision. Some people experience journey with, like they have this, that there's a buffalo, hear a voice, right? So a lot of times when people are journeying, they question a lot and they say, oh, well, is my mind just making this up, right? Well, why would your mind make up a whale, right? This is what I would consider an interdimensional being that is outside that electromagnetic spectrum that we talked about earlier. It's just as real as you or I, but it doesn't have a physical body. So it's outside of space and time. And so if you were outside of space and time and were even closer to the Creator, then you also would help whoever asked for it. And so by putting your intention out there and asking for wisdom or asking for guidance or asking for connection to the earth or to your spirit, those guides and angels will come in and they will appear to you in forms that are symbolic or that have some sort of medicine for you. So, all right. And Bodhi's going to help drum today. So we'll begin with a little invocation and then I'll play the drum. Bodhi will play the drum, and just listen to the sound of the drum with your eyes closed. It's very important to keep your eyes closed the entire time that the drum is playing. At the very end of the drum, you'll hear me get faster, and that's the indication that we are almost done the journey. And so you're going to want to kind of retrace your steps and go back and thank your guides. So if you had multiple guides come up, if you had a polar bear and a raven, or some interdimensional or in this journey, then you want to thank them before we finish. So yeah, being really mindful of that. So yeah, when you hear me go fast at the end, retrace your steps to your body. All right, you ready? Cool, awesome. You want to offer that to our guides?
My drumstick.
Oh, it's your drumstick. Cool. All right. All right. So thank you, Creator, for all the medicines that you allow us to carry. Thank you, Mother Earth, for guiding us today. Thank you for nourishing us from your body each and every day. Thank you for bringing us the sun. Thank you for showing us the shadow. Thank you, Creator, for sending all of our infinite upon infinite upon infinite angels and guides to us to carry us in this journey. Thank you to all of our spirit guides and angels for being willing to walk with us, to speak to us exactly what we need to hear today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We honor you, we love you. Thank you for allowing us to be of service for the highest love of all beings. Thank you, Creator, for releasing anything that is no longer serving us, any resistance or frustration, worry, anger, fear, the need to struggle, the need to fight, the need to change. Thank you for clearing it all out of our bodies, out of our minds, out of our hearts, souls, and spirits, returning it to the heart of the Creator to be seen, loved, honored, cherished, healed to completion, alchemized into love completely, reborn at the tree of life in its purest and highest form, and downloading us with what it feels like to really show up and be present for this meditation. Creator, thank you for teaching us what it feels like to feel fully immersed in this current moment for the highest love of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of our angels and guides. So if you take some practice, so if you don't have any contact with your guides and angels right now, that's fine. Doesn't mean that it's not working. It's simply maybe your conscious mind isn't aware of it, but the work is still being done. So just try to remain open and receptive. Just listen. And then if you come into contact with an energy or a feeling, you feel like there's a guide in front of you, ask them their name, ask them if they have any messages for you. Ask them if they're your guide. That is also really important. As you come into contact with them, ask them, are you my guide? And guides are generally very caring and compassionate and loving. They're not going to be mean and rude. We'll begin now. So focusing. All right. Just keeping your eyes closed. Staying in this space. Once again, thanking all of the guides and angels and all of the teachers that came before us. All the wisdom keepers and the shamans, priests and priestesses. All of the light workers throughout all time. We thank you, we honor you, we love you. Feel free to stay inside this container as long as you'd like. Thank you all so much for being here. Many blessings. Thank you, Bodhi. Appreciate you.